Hey, hey, Soul Tribe, it's Amy here, the Mystical Badass, and today we're looking at Gemini, and this is your pick a card reading for you. Remember, you go with what you're feeling. If you feel more than one, drawn to more than one, that's absolutely fine. Go with your first one, obviously, first. But being drawn to more than one is okay, and it's normal. Okay, so pile one, we have Selenite. Love me some Selenite. Great, great charger for all my crystals. And over here, we have Labradorite point. Okay. Can't really get much good view on that. It's really hard. In person, it's beautiful, but there's a little, you can see that iridescent. I love Labradorite. And then, I love this one too. Third pile is Rainbow Flourite. So, big fan of that also. So we have pile one is Selenite, pile two is Labradorite, pile three is Rainbow Flourite. I am going to put the timestamps underneath. And before I get into the whole readings of all the piles, remember all my personal readings, I offer them, and you can reach me at amy@mysticalbadass.com is my email. And you can reach me also at my website, mysticalbadass.com. You can contact me through there. You can book online through there. You can see all my services, and you can see testimonials and a little bit about me. All right, so make sure you pause the video, go with what you choose, whether it's one or two or even three, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're back here with pile number one and the Selenite. Gemini, 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 we're going to see what is coming up for you. I haven't looked what's under there, so I have no idea where this reading is starting. Okay, so let's go. Let's jump in here. Well, that's one way to start it. We're starting with your death, or not your death. Oh, Jesus. This is the death or rebirth. So with death, we have a rebirth. So this is basically a big ending, new beginning, doors closing, another door opening. Usually when it's something that's a death, it's basically, to me, it's ran its course. You're over it. You're closing the door to that past, closing the door to that chapter. And a lot of times when I do have the death card here, you will see, now watch, it'll prove me wrong this time, but I will see the Fool come up, meaning the new chapter, okay? So, but with this is like a rebirth, okay? The death card reminds me a lot of the Judgment card with rebirth, shedding old skin, but this one here particularly, we have doors closing, yet other doors are opening for you. And when you look inside, it's the sunshine. So usually you're walking away from something extremely either negative or not very good for you. You're walking away from that and just opening up a new door to lots of sunshine and good positive flow. So let's keep going. This is something that you've been thinking about for quite a while here, Gemini. And it could have something to do with work or even school, learning, using some ideas that you have, or even like stepping out of line, like getting out of your comfort zone. And sometimes this is really hard for you to do, Gemini, but as that air sign, like once we get that in our head, it's like we're gonna make it so it happens, okay? You just gotta figure out how to get there. Again, this is a new beginning for you, all right? Make sure that, and I'm not sure what part of, what area of life this is yet. Again, could be work/school, but I'm not exactly sure. This just could be knowledge. You might have learned something about, either someone, or, you might have learned something that is making you close the door here. So we're going to get into that, but make sure before you jump into this new door, before you close the door, make sure you're grounded, your thoughts are focused and clear, and honestly, I see it as a good thing. So let's keep going here. You're actually going to be pulling yourself, if you've been in a little bit of a funk, it does look like things are, even when things are a little bit down, it's like you seemed to be like a glass half full person. So, but doing this, opening this door is closing the door and then opening the new door is going to kind of pull out of a funk, probably bring you some more money also. So this could be, if this feels something, if this relates to you for work, you're definitely going to be making more work. And it's almost like you might be starting a new job. So it looks like a newness here, new job or a new position, bringing in you more money, utilizing your ideas, maybe stepping outside the box here. Like I was over here with this page, and the Page of Swords here. She's, she usually walks the line, but I feel like you want to step over the line and try new things. And again, kind of brings you out of a funk. Don't hesitate to do that, okay? All right, so we're going to keep going here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Where are we going with this? Oh, all right, all right. So it looks to me like you've been using your strength with somebody in the family lately. You might have to I love the strength card in this deck particularly because it shows that she is the lion and the lamb beautifully. She has tough like this lion, but she's also soft and caring. Okay, so it's a beautiful, beautiful mix. But whatever's been going on within your family, I'm going to see where this is going. Is this within the home or is this like a relationship? No, some of you are ready to walk away from somebody. Again, coinciding with closing the door, walking away, opening a new door to life. So there is some sort of relationship, or no, this is relationship. But you're considering, this is where that thinking comes into play, thinking about walking away and not coming back. You're going to have to be strong to do this, okay? So you're going to have to get into your strength. If you have children, that's where the lion and the lamb come into play here. But in the end, you end up with relief, emotional fulfillment. Okay, so that's where this is going. Remember, you take what resonates, and what does not resonate, you chuck it in the bucket. If you're walking away from somebody else in the family, like just literally, if you have a horrible relationship with a parent or a sibling or somebody, this could also make sense there. So if this resonates, claim it. You're going to walk away, but then, I love the outcome here with the walking away. I love it for you. Okay, specifically for you because it's emotional relief. Okay? Okay, we have celebration. Okay. All right. So it looks like make sure when you're working, you dot your I's and cross your T's. Pay attention. There's something there with work. You're very good at what you do, but if you've been slacking, or not slacking per se, but maybe missing things due to the stress that's been around you, now is the time to button it up, okay? Otherwise, it's going to be noticed soon, and you don't want that, nor do you need that, all right? And if there's too much commingling at work to where it's getting in the way, you're going to want to pull back on that too. Not so much fun at work, more work at work, okay? Yep. So in this relationship, you've been on a struggle road, okay? This has been a struggle. It seemed like everything was fine. It seems like you could be, at one point we were good. I was able to be vulnerable. I was able to be myself with this person. And then whatever the hell this is, it's like struggles ensued. Struggles have ensued here. And there's this issue here with this relationship. I'm going to pull over here. For those of you that are not ready to walk away and you're going on this struggle road, and you don't want to walk away, you want to salvage this relationship, it can be salvaged, but it needs to be watered and fed like it's a little plant. If you do this, your hard work will pay off, but it's almost like you have to start over. Okay? All right. Some of you have a Sagittarius around you, Gemini. And the Sagittarius actually, no, it's coming. This person's coming. This is my singles. All right. Again, with the Sagittarius coming in, or this is a Sagittarius, it could be Sun, the Moon, the rising. But remember, this is, an ending to one, a beginning of another. We have the death and the rebirth here all in one. So this could be the beginning. If you're single, we're closing the door on single life and we're entering relationship life. Sun, Moon, rising of a Scorpio. Oh, I'm lying there. Not Scorpio. I hope I did not mess that up. But it's Sagittarius, darlings. Sagittarius. I don't believe that this is somebody you know. It could be somebody you know, but you haven't seen or communicated with in a long time. But let me tell you, this person is going to be entering your life. You may have manifested this person back or manifested them originally, whatever. You may be manifesting them, wishing for them to come forward to you. Regardless, this always reminds me of a little kid looking out the window waiting for the school bus, because I used to do that. You know it's coming, right? So, and this is also like one of those manifestation, what I've asked for, what I've prayed for, what, So this person coming into your life. Is there a good out? Okay. We have the fact that you've been healing yourself, you've been mending yourself from any past bull stuff. Let me see one more. With this person, we have a celebration of love, okay? We have this wonderful celebration, and it's like maybe even the hard work that you've done on yourself over here with the Four of Swords, and that's just mending and healing, leads you to this Nine of Cups. Again, you don't see this person coming, or you're not expecting it, but this person is definitely coming, and I do see an ending to single life here, okay? Gemini, the air sign. Okay, pay attention. Pay attention, Gemini. Your intuition is going to be on fire, and if I say this in one more video, because it's what I keep hearing over and over in my head for so many, like my one-on-one clients, and then for these videos, intuition, for some reason, 2024, intuition is on point. It could be that more people are paying attention to it, but there's an energetic thing here. I don't know if it has to do with Pluto and Aquarius or whatever's going on, but this has been since the beginning of the year. So anyway, Gemini, intuition on point. One more thing I want you to look out for here. There's somebody around you, Gemini, that could have a dependency issue. Drugs, alcohol, shopping, sex, gambling, whatever. But your intuition is going to be on point when it comes to this person. Say this person comes to you and asks for money. Your intuition is probably going to say, oh, hell no. Listen to your intuition. Don't feel guilt. This is your money. But that's just an example here. Your intuition is going to be on fire and on point. So pay attention when this person may not have a dependency issue. They may be a horrible, they may have a horrible temper. They could be a narcissist, like a true narcissist, not the type that everyone's throwing the word around like it's the word the, but because I've noticed that. But this is like somebody, or mental illness, okay? But your intuition, whatever this is, whatever this person comes around and is, if you feel some tingly feelings while they're talking to you, pay attention to that. Could be lies, or especially in the stomach area. So just pay attention to your intuition when it comes to this person I'm describing here. Okay, again, I just want to make it clear. I'm not saying that they're a bad person. Devil energy is just, to me, just very negative energy. Could also be a very, very controlling person. As you can see here, this devil energy, this fella has the strings and is holding the strings. So this person might be even trying to control you a little bit. And if that's the case, you are going to be closing the door and walking away from that. And doing so, it's like you're starting over fresh. And you're going to have the means to do so. Yeah, you'd be a little stressed, maybe a little anxious about it. But you're going to absolutely be fine. Your heart would be full. You would be fine if you need to close the door on. If this is a controlling person in your life and you're wanting, like if you're intuitively being pulled away from this person, please listen to that. whenever I see this, this is a toxic person, which a lot of times they can be verbally abusive, mentally, emotionally, even physically. And I'll never be that reader that sits here and says, oh, you can make it work. You're twin flames. You're soulmates. No, fuck that. Toxic means toxic. So if you're in a toxic relationship like this, ending it and then opening the door to your new life is actually going to lead you to happiness and emotional fulfillment. Okay? All right. I'm going to pull from one more deck here. It's my Heart Chakra Tarot deck. It's like one more to grow on for you, Gemini. And let's see what we have here. Okay. Remember with the videos, I feel dumb, but I feel like we gotta say it. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And let me know in the comments if it resonated. Okay. Balance. So I'm going to put these two together. All right. So when we have the death and the rebirth is where we started. We're ending with balance. So when you're closing the door to the past and opening the door to your rebirth, doing so is going to bring you balance. Okay? And so it's definitely a good thing. I hope you all didn't freak out when you saw the death card because, it's not death of a person. This is death of an experience, death of energy, death of all of that. So a lot of big changes coming for you, Gemini. Embrace them. They're good changes. And it's almost like when we go back up here, I heard quit thinking, start doing, which happens a lot when I see the Ace of Swords because you're mulling things around in your head so much. It's almost like it's time for you to take action. Okay? Whether you need to plan and put money away or make that job change at work, however that works for you, now is the time for action to start your new life. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye. All right, guys, we are getting ready to dive into pile number 2, which was the Labradorite. Okay, so I'm going to set this over here. I don't know, over there. It may fall, so I'm just going to set it off to the side. And see where this is going. I haven't looked at this card yet, so I am unsure what it is. So I don't know where this reading is going yet. But let's see here. Spirit, guide me, guide me. There we go. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Well, son of a gun. All right, so in pile 1, I actually brought up the Fool card that I was surprised if it wouldn't come out. Okay, and there she is. So if some of you chose pile 1 and pile 2, I would understand why. You guys can't see that. Oh, well, we're just going to leave it like that. How about if I move some stuff here? Because I like to be able to reference the main one here. Okay, so basically, the Fool for me is we are starting a new journey. Do you see there's a 0 next to the Fool? It's because it's the first card in the Major Arcana. It's like the face cards of a card deck. So this is the beginning one. And so she's ready to start this journey. She's ready to plunge in. This means to me like her bags are packed. It's like when you're ready to go on vacation before you go. Your bags are packed, you're ready to go. But see how she's holding on here to that limb, whatever. She's ready, but we're going to look and see what's going on here, okay? I will tell you also with the Fool, you're not jumping into rough waters here. This is a very, very, see the geometric pattern here. It's very balanced. It's very relaxed here. This is a pond. It's not some rough, raging sea here. So she's not going, this would not be like a frying pan into a fire thing. This would be serenity. This would be the proper path to go where things go right. Calmness, okay? So let's see where this is going, Gemini. All right. There's the rough seas. So that makes sense here. We're going to be getting out of rough seas and going into that sweet, serene pond. New chapter is starting in your life. So I believe that one of the things we're talking about here is your career. Okay, you might have been. It's time to kind of make a change with the career. You're very good at what you do, and it could be job or career. I know some people get offended. Oh well, it's not a career what I do, but whatever. Your job slash career. Whatever it is that you do, you're good at it. But you're weathering some sort of storm there, and this has kind of got you maybe possibly going backwards, maybe thinking about where you used to work or what you used to do. So there's a chance that some of you are going to be going back to something that you used to do. All right. But that's okay. It's still a new chapter. You are good at what you do. But you might not just be loving where you're at the moment. Okay. Or there might be a change up happening there. They might be closing or downsizing. All this stuff's going on. So this could be that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. Oh, shit. There is. So if that doesn't resonate with you, this might. Some of you, it looks like somebody from your past is going to try to creep up. This person was very drawn to you. You had the energy was very, very strong there. However, this person was not great for you. Could have been toxic. Could have been, whatever. However that worked, it was not good for you. And Spirit's saying, be careful allowing them back in because it could mean more struggles, okay? So that's a chapter that's closed. It's been closed. Don't open it again because it'll bring struggles to you, okay? You're definitely better off with the sunshine of what's going on in your life right now. Might not seem like sunshine, but it's positive compared to what it would be, okay? If you're allowing this person from your past into your present. Okay. Money, 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 money. Money. Guard your money. Guard it. Guard it, guard it, guard it. You have to be strong. Especially when somebody's been asking for money or saying that they need money. You have to be stronger when it comes to finances, whether it's budgeting, and you have to be stronger with yourself because you could be a little carefree with your money. Or if you have like kids and you're constantly giving them money and they're old enough to work or old enough to, buy things on their own. This is only your situation here, but Spirit is saying, hey, it's time to start a new chapter. Guard your money. Stop giving it out so much. Start something new here. You have got to be a little bit stronger. Doesn't mean that you're not kind and loving. You just have to be stronger when it comes to your finances. And it does look like this would be something new for you. Okay. Yeah, back to that work thing. We've got this work feeling here. And, there's a change here. But this could be a moving up, starting that new chapter, moving up. Like, you're really good at what you do. You dot your I's, you cross your T's. And that's one of my sayings when I know that you're good at what you do. So, and I also feel like you've been there for the duration. It's time for you to move up. I do believe it's an up move. I don't believe it's lateral. But if you have to move lateral to move up, then that's always a good thing too. But you're being noticed by a boss who's very money conscious and pretty much down to earth, calmer, and you're being noticed. And so this moving on at work is definitely, again, a new chapter that you're ready for. No need to hold on to that limb, plunge in, unless they're saying, like your job or your boss is saying it's not ready yet for another, couple weeks or a couple months. But this is coming. So when it's coming to you, you absolutely take it. Okay. Oh, boy. Well, shit. All right, let's see here. A couple things here. Those of you that are in a relationship, we might be coming to an ending. It looks like we have an end of a cycle, which is, okay, so I'm going to show you guys something here. And it's we have the Fool is where we started, the beginning of a cycle, okay, beginning of a chapter. We also have the World here, and that is the end of the cycle, the end of the chapter. So I'm not surprised that these two came out. There's something here with this relationship that is agony, sadness, agony, heartbreak here. Could be cheating, could be just growing apart, could be just absence, disconnect. This is a big thing for disconnect for me. Okay, so again, we have a new chapter starting here. Will they be walking away from? And that's a positive for me. So there are some of you that are walking away from your current relationship. The cycle it's like ran its course, and there's possibility of so much shit going on here. Cheating, lying, just disconnect, not, could be separation, living in two separate places, like a long distance relationship. What I'm seeing is you're done with the completing of this cycle, so you're going to start a new chapter in your life away from this person. But doing so brings you emotional balance and joy. So you might, you're going to have to go through the stages of the sadness here when you're walking away from this person, but ultimately you end up balanced. You end up good. And that's obviously what I'm focusing on here is you, so I'm glad you end up good. Yeah, we're still on this. It's almost like maybe there's passion. So I don't know. There's some of you, there might have been cheating going on, because I'm so seeing that new passion show up here, but it's not with you because you feel very defeated. Okay. This is that defeated. To me, it's like whenever I feel like this, I feel like I've done a face plant, got to pick myself back up, dust myself off. And that's what I'm seeing here. So, this feeling of defeat is coming, and I do see you starting this new chapter in the very near future. Again, getting things in line now so you can start this new chapter and find a new passion, I guess. And I'm not necessarily saying a person for your passion, but I'm saying something. Could be a hobby, could be a new job, could be anything that that's a passion for you that you can throw yourself into. Okay. All right. So, Gemini, it's time for you to start manifesting if you have not. Make sure your manifestation method, if you do, make sure the manifestation method works for you. Drawing, writing, visualizing. There's so many methods out there, and I'm a big on the drawing. I can't draw for shit. My art skills are in the ditch. They're horrible. But when I take the time and I draw, I'm telling you, and it's, energy out of my body onto paper or poster board or whatever it is, it always comes to me. And it doesn't matter what it looks like. It comes to me. So you have to figure out, are you good at visualization? Are you good at just sitting there and daydreaming, closing your eyes and seeing where you want your future to go? Because you're going to start manifesting this money. When you wish upon a star, okay, this is my star card. I feel like the money is coming into you, and it kind of eases, because if you don't start bringing in more money, there's a little unsettlement here. So again, with this new chapter, are you manifesting correctly? Are you even taking the time to manifest? Okay, it doesn't take long. Even if you write something down and look at it from here and there, like once or twice a week. I want you to remember one thing, though. You have to know and really feel and believe that you deserve it. That's half the battle with manifesting. If you don't feel like you deserve it, it's not going to come. So you might be, if you do manifestation style, make sure you're doing the one that's right for you. Okay? Okay. Of course we are. So we're stuck. This is why we're going to do the next chapter in your life. Okay. So it's time for you guys, some of you, to go within. Maybe shut out the world a little bit. You've been being spread too thin, pulled in different directions, and feeling very stuck. It's time for you to set boundaries, Gemini. boundaries with others, and probably boundaries with yourself, and what you will allow others to get from you. Time, energy, money, things. It doesn't matter. But you've been feeling very stuck here. That's why it's time for you to jump into this, take this next chapter in your life with boundaries, renewed. So take the time to maybe just spend a week by yourself. Maybe do some meditating, reading. Do something that you want to do. If you want to sit in front of the TV and watch Netflix, do it. Just do something that's calming for you, because you're being spread too thin here. Okay? And holy shnikes, I am not, like, that kind of blows me away. So this is my new chapter card, but this here is my new book. All right, so not only are you starting a new chapter in your life, but listen, Gemini, you're starting a whole new book in life. This is exciting, because it's all big new beginnings. You're shedding old skin, rebirth, okay? And it's so funny, because if you picked 1 and 2, you'll see why I'm a little shocked at all of this. They're very similar with rebirth and all of that. But see, she's shedding her own skin. She's rising above. She's light and airy. This is where you're going, Gemini. So those of you that chose the Labradorite, you've got some big, big changes coming. This is a wonderful, exciting time for you. Even if those of you have gone through the heartache, or, and you're coming upon it, however that works out for you, even for you, there's nothing but good on its way. Once you decide to take the plunge and start this next chapter, next book in your life, okay? I'm going to pull one more card from my Heart Chakra Tarot, and then I will be on my way. Remember, leave me a comment down below if this resonates. Don't forget, like the video if you did like it, and subscribe. I'm like dropping cards. Subscribe if you haven't, of course, if you would like to, for more. And we have moving on. Well, son of a gun. Moving on. So all of this, every single thing here, you're moving on. Take it how it resonates, whether it's work, relationship. There's definitely moving on things. And this is, some people think that this is a negative here, but I love it, because to me, it's you're moving on to bigger, brighter things. So Gemini, all in all, this reading I got leading you to better things. So I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye. Hello everyone, and we are to pile 3, the Rainbow Flourite. Okay, we are going to see what is behind card number 3. I have no idea what it is. And we're going to see where this is going. All right, we have the Hanged. You've got to be kidding me. All right. I have a feeling that some of you may have picked all 3, and you'll see why. But this is the Hanged Man. A little bit about the Hanged Man. You can't really see that, son of a gun. She's stuck. She's stuck. But I want you to notice something here. She can release herself here. If she would just let go and take the plunge, she would not be stuck. So let's see where this is going. I have an idea. Well, all right. Stuck. Why are we stuck here? Why are we stuck? Some of you want to move up or level up in your life, and leveling up, whether it's spiritually or work related, relationship related, but there's a block here. There's some sort of block here. We're going to have to see where this is going here. I believe this is very personal, because we have the 4 of Wands here. The 4 of Wands means home to me. So something in the home. It's just, you want to level up, and but it's being blocked. This is definitely personal. So, okay. communication might be lacking within this at home. So if you're living with somebody, like say a relationship, you might be there's lack of communication, or we're not communicating what needs to be communicated here, henceforth feeling stuck. Definitely work on that. That's where we can be released. I know it takes two to communicate, so hopefully the two of you can work together as a team. All right. If you're single here, I am getting that there will be a new love, a new person on its way, probably an earth sign. Sun, moon, or rising, I'm not sure. But sun, moon, or rising, earth sign. So what do we have? Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And this is something that you've been mulling over. Don't hold yourself back, okay? There's no reason to hold yourself back. Doesn't mean that you can't go slow, but there's no reason to hold yourself back here. This is heart, emotional fulfillment. How else are we stuck? How else? Oh, all right. Things are not balanced around you. It looks like, it looks like some of you have walked away from somebody and you're just missing them a lot, but things are not balanced yet to try to make this work again. You're feeling stuck. So again, I keep getting that you're feeling stuck. So everything is playing together. We're just getting multiple different things here. And feeling stuck. So you walked away. You are maybe trying to manifest balance here. Because whenever I get the Two of Wands, to me it's manifesting. It's waiting for something to happen. Only you can balance things out here. Only you can, only you can release yourself. And only you can balance things out. It might not be something that you want to do, or how to balance out, to get to a balanced place, and might not be a fun way to do it. I am so sorry. But it's definitely, you need balance here. And it could be because you've walked away from someone and you're missing them, and that you need to get balanced, or the two of you are like trying to work on yourselves, your own selves, and maybe then come back together later. Not sure on that one, but I know it's one or the other. And we definitely need to reach some sort of balance here. Take time to work on yourself. Do what needs to be done for yourself. And you can achieve balance. I know you can. This is nuts. So a lot of you are feeling stuck at work here. You're drained, you're stuck. It's time to release. This is the Death card, so you know what that means. Close the door on what you're doing now and open the door to the other side, where the sunshine is. It's like you're working in this dark, dingy place and you need some sunlight. That's figuratively, of course. So it's really, it's got you in a funk here, Gemini. This is my total funk. You could probably be making more money here or elsewhere or at a higher position. But this is also feeling like blah, okay? There is something on the other side of this door. So as I say, the Death card to me is like closing the door to one side and opening it on the other side. And if you notice here, there's a key. There's a key to the door here. So it makes perfect sense. Don't hold yourself back. You're kind of stuck. And this is definitely on the work front. So you can be doing, maybe you don't work. Maybe you've been looking for a job. Have you thought outside the box? Have you tried every avenue? Maybe get something a little bit lower paying until you find the job that you ultimately want. However it is that you're feeling this funk, or you feeling like you're ready to close the door on this, now is the time to do so. Okay. Some of you that have a Sagittarius around you, again, could be sun, moon, or rising. It looks like this person, the time you guys were having was fun and passionate. But now we're in rough waters. It's time to, again, unstuck yourself. Fix these rough waters. Steer out of them. Steer to a calmer area. So basically, whatever the shit show's been, whatever it's, if there's been a disconnect, if there's been, arguments or just not feeling it, you can steer out of this. But you both gotta kind of, don't hold yourself back. It's unstucking yourself here. And you work together to try to get out of this, okay? I do feel like you can reach a better ground for yourselves here. Again, Sagittarius, the fire sign here. So I am going to say, this person, the Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising that's in your life, you got to make sure that they're going to help steer out of the rough waters, because you can't do it alone. It takes two to tango. It takes two to make this team. Okay, it's not just you. So, Gemini, I know you're an air sign, but it is time to ground yourself. Okay, it's time to ground yourself, become more centered, and by doing so, you're going to achieve. Some of you have been wanting to conceive, start a family. And I do see you have got to center yourself. Us air signs, I'm also an air sign, and we have got to ground ourselves. We forget that. Sage yourself, sage your home. Carry around some smoky quartz in your bra or in your pocket or in your whatever. If you live where you can, go outside and walk around in your bare feet. Plant your ass in the grass and just sit there and be. If you don't live where it's warm out, then go take an Epsom salt bath. Remember to just soak, and it's earthy. It's going to help ground you. Picture roots growing from the bottom of your soles of your feet down to the middle of the earth, and just take a few minutes to do that. And you probably should do that few minutes a day. So those of you that have been having trouble conceiving, and just from my clients that I talk to one-on-one every day, I know that there's so many people out there having difficulties conceiving, but for some reason I hear that centering yourself also brings clearer thought mind, and there's a good, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not going to tell you yes you're going to, but you definitely have a better chance of conceiving by grounding yourself and taking a calmer approach to things. And this will ease the struggle road that you've been stuck on. Okay. So the sun should be shining down on you right now, whether it's work or school related. You've got lots of ideas here. Don't be afraid to kind of step out of the box, step out of your comfort zone. You've got these obstacles here, but if you step out of your comfort zone a little bit, you get past these obstacles. Being stuck, that's an obstacle, okay? This is like, these things, especially work or school, and this could be a child. If you have a young person around you and there's obstacles that this child is going through, these obstacles can be gotten through, gotten around, gotten over. You just got to kind of think outside the box on this. Step out of the comfort zone of you or the child, however that resonates in this area. And then we get back to the sun shining down on everybody involved here. Here we have family. Where is this going here? There's a celebration coming up here, but why would the stuckness be? Okay. What are we looking at here? There could be something stuck here within the family. You're not getting along with somebody. Might be a little dysfunction either with you and the family, or if you're in a relationship with the in-laws or potential in-laws of the family. Allow yourself to set things aside if you can. If you setting things aside helps things, do so. Celebrate with this family. This could be showers, weddings, anniversaries, anything like that where the family gets together. If you're in a relationship, be in be on the team with your partner here. Don't hold yourself back. Don't try to continue this. Set things aside and be that team player for your partner here. And that's going to kind of go the distance and help unstuck things. And you might actually mend things if there's some dysfunction that you can actually help mend here. Okay? So I see where a lot of stuck things are fitting in here. And it all makes sense. And some of you I know are drawn to more than one on these pick-a cards. So if you've been drawn to one or two of these or even three, you're going to see how all of this goes together. I'm going to draw one more card from my Heart Chakra Tarot deck. And while I'm shuffling these up for just a second, remember, leave me a comment down below and let me know if this resonated. If you did like it, please like the video. It does help with the numbers and get it out there more. And subscribe, obviously, if you haven't. And, of course, if you want to. So let's check one more. And remember, if you would like a personal reading, mysticalbadass.com is the website. You can always reach me through there. Okay, that one felt right. What do we have here? Lead. Okay, so lead by example is how I take this. You are a leader. You're a strong air sign. You're the Gemini. So if you've been holding yourself back by not leading and kind of taking a back seat here, as you see this fella back here, he's kind of taking a back seat, step forward. Time to take the lead, make some changes that you want to make, and make things go the way that you want them to go. There's no sense in holding yourself back here anymore. Okay? I hope you did enjoy this, Gemini, and on that note, until next time, bye.